Wes.
And I'm Nick, and it's time for...
Head to head and out of the box.
Well, these are already out of the box. Luckily for us, High Performance let us pick these up, and we had fun building these for the last 3 days.
At first, when I started building this truck, I was kind of jealous because the Komodo got done first. I was like, that's a pretty little truck, and I think I'm getting suckered with the lemon here. And then we painted the old PG4 with some lime green metallic to match one of my Kawasaki's, popped the body on, and I fell in love. Heavier truck than the Komodo for sure, fully hard body with lots of details, mesh actioning happening here. Full light capability on this one too.
With mine, all the spots are there for the lights. However, it doesn't come with the lights, which may be another $20, $30 investment, depending on what kind of lights you want to go with. So value-wise,
yeah,
it's pretty much even, I'd say.
They're both running the same electronics, 27-turn motor in both vehicles, Castle Creation speed control. It's the Sidewinder 3, it's converted to brushed mode.
This truck was fairly easy to build, but I am quite familiar with the G-Made. The fussy parts would be the bead locks, take a little bit of time, for sure, yep. And the shocks. This model is G-Made, so it has some great shocks. Pretty beefy drive shafts. They've improved them, quite frankly, over my original Sawback. They got some metal in the middle, and I think they'll last a good season. The suspension is decent. I anticipate, you know, the tires dropping into the holes. It should give for a pretty good performance in the trail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my truck doesn't quite have the beautiful shocks that the G-Made has. They're pretty skinny, and at first I thought they were pretty wimpy, but after building them and putting them on the truck, they feel not too bad, so we'll see how they go on the trail today. My pumpkins are a little bigger and out of scale compared to what's the trend, and the G-Made kind of hits a lot better with a smaller pumpkin, more realistic looking. Drive shaft wise, he's got me too. They're pretty beefy. Mine are a little skinnier, and I'm sure there'd be an optional part that'd toughen that up. We'll see how they handle today. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with this truck, and I have metal rims. He's got plastic, so some of the other little
I got metal pumpkins though, and you have plastic pumpkins.
Oh, plastic.
Not that matters. Mm-hmm. Another advantage that this truck has over this, hex screws.
Yeah, I had hex screws throughout the whole thing. He had the Phillips heads. I
had the Phillips heads. I learned to, you know, work with the Phillips. If you can turn the nut instead of the Phillips screw, turn the nut. Pretty decent build. If you're in the building, you may want this because it's a little more complicated, takes you a little more time. If you love building this and ready to step up, you may want to go.
Yep, this is a more complex build, a lot more to do. A lot of frame rail bracing, full hard body, and little hidden clips and stuff. Shimming the diffs was one thing that they had in the manual, and I only required one. It showed both, but I only needed one.
You want to drive them?
Yeah, let's get these things dirty.
Okay.
Oh, we forgot to mention that our good friends at High Performance Distributing market these and allowed us to steal these, and we will probably try not to scratch them.
Nah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we had to build them. We're gonna get them dirty.
Oh, yes.
So Wes, what do you think?
Hey.
Ready to take these up?
I'd like to test this instead. Yeah, me too. I don't recall your names being Kate or Amy. Bye. Bye.
Okay, there we go. This is something they can drive out of.
This is the variety of scale trucking.
Yo!
You made it! In one piece. And she's learned how to drive a forklift, all in one step. How do you like the truck, Kate?
It just needs to be a little higher.
A little more ground clearance?
A little more ground clearance. But, the scale details are very nice. The beadlock rims are very nice. They complement the truck. And there's lots of nice chrome on it. There's another bonus. Because of low ground clearance, it doesn't roll all over the place like some of the other ones do. But because of the ground clearance, you can't really go over very high roots or rocks.
I wonder what we got over here. That's definitely one this is not going to go through.
Haha.
Well, she pounded it through. Yeah, you can make it up over here. Keep to the right. Now to the left a bit. We're into the ruts and the roots. That one's
not
good.
over yet. It's not over yet. You're just sad because I took the truck away.
That's true. Okay, she made it. Lead on, McDuff.
Oh, who? Me? Am I McDuff?
You've got a stick.
I have a...
Yes, you might have to physically. Okay, back up.
No such thing.
Oh, you made it over the rock.
For very little ground clearance, it's actually remarkably
Doing well.
doing well. Despite the low ground clearance, probably because the axles are locked. A couple of things I didn't expect it to go over, it will. Like that.
All right, if you go down this way, don't use any throttle. Let it roll on its own because it's got drag brake.
It has drag brake.
Yes, we put 90% drag brakes in this, so if you just point it down the hill and let it roll, just tap a little bit of throttle to make forward motion, and she should hold itself back.
Catch it.
No, you'll just steer to the left as you go down. Now you can give it some throttle. And just let it roll on its own because it's got drag brake in it. We'll slowly crawl down here. So far you've been driving this thing and you've had a couple of flips, but how's the truck actually working?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It has nice clearance.
So it's a little better than Kate's truck for clearance.
Oh yeah.
You haven't had any problem getting over anything?
Not necessarily. I've kind of just been going a little bit slower, I think, though, too. Oh, I lied.
Little tap backwards, you should be able to get over it. There you go. Punch it. Oh, you got to turn around. Uh-oh. There it is. You got it.
Yes!
Got it.
Am I in a tree?
You're vertical. Yeah.
I think you may need a reversal.
Hell no.
Oh!
I gave it a little hip action.
So what do you think of the looks of the Komodo Amy?
It's nice and simple.
It's nice and simple.
Yeah, I like simple.
You got a snorkel, you got sand ladders, and somewhere along the line we ejected the shovel.
I lost it.
You lost it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
But I was having fun while losing it. It comes with really nice wheels out of the box too, and tires.
Yeah, the tires have been working really good. Have you had any issues with traction loss so far? Or has it been
No,
going
it's
really
been
good?
great. It's been really nice and grippy, sticky. Yes.
So overall, what do you think your impression is of the Komodo here?
I like it. If this is straight out of the box, it's
Straight out of
good
the
quality. It's bang for your buck.
All right, Kate, final thoughts on the PG4?
I really like it. It did better than I thought it would. And in terms of it being a kit, since all the transmission bits are already pre-done in the box for a new driver or a new kit builder, it would actually be relatively easy to put together.
And the body survived so far, which is good.
Yeah, surprisingly it did. Because I rolled it a few times. And overall, it's a really nice truck. And it's pretty.
Final thoughts on the truck here. What do you think?
Well, I watched the kit be built, and it seemed like a nice setup from the get-go. I like the accessories it comes with. For me being a novice driver, I really liked it. I'd purchase one. And it's a decent price. It's not over expensive, not too pricey. It's a nice ride.
Injury, mosquito bites, injury. I'll take over.
No!
Oh, I can't steer and hold the camera. Damn it.
Finally, we get to drive them.
This doesn't have the leaf spring of the sawback.
No, it does not.
So what kind of suspension would you call this?
Internal spring shock absorber. I'm gonna see exactly how far this sucker will go. I got the weight down low to see if I can get up here. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this is nothing.
I'm trying to see if I can find a place to go. The PG4 will not be able to follow me.
Ah, okay, you lead, I'll follow.
I made Amy film me. I think she's sad and mad that I took her truck away. Oh well.
Okay, I'm going straight up the rocks over here. You see, let's see if you can follow me. Okay.
Well, what do you think?
I think they're pretty good. Like, as heavy as the PG4 is, I like it. It's got good traction in spots you were starting to bounce and lose it. And I just kind of...
I don't think so. I think the Komodo outperformed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do.
Well...
And you know what? I'd love to have a Komodo.
I think I'd like a PG4. This might be a draw.
You know
Because
what?
I don't think there's a clear winner here.
I probably want a PG4 too, though. You're gonna fall in love with it, and I'm gonna fall in love with the PG4, and then we're gonna have
be
problems.
Stuck, yeah.
All right.
Hey Wes, Nick, if you're gonna go to BC and film the Cross PG4, you gotta include all the information. You gotta include, just give me that. You gotta include the body mount system, where the shocks go, where the battery goes. Like, you gotta include all that information. Let's get to it. So the body comes off just by a couple of clips in the bottom. You swing them forward, and the cab portion removes. And there's a handy clip on the front, so no other body clips on this thing. The battery is strapped right here in front. A couple of Velcro straps, and the battery slides in and out. Super secure when you're off-roading. I also like the fact that this comes equipped with a speaker box right here, so when you're adding in your scale lights in your sound system, this thing's ready to rock and roll on the trail, making awesome sounds. That's it for the Komodo PG4 head-to-head. Coming up next, online, the Calgary Stampede Urban Assault, and then after that, what do you got, Nick? The so-called get-together at the Toronto Sportsman Show. Yes, we're back on again.